5 a.m. studio sessions with Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube.
Okay, I was doing all my little notes.
Nigga, I look at all them notes when I was doing. That's why I was grabbing the song. Like, damn, Cuz can't be on first on every song. He got to get him to his first verse.
Oh my God, yo, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Niggas talking about getting money.
It's Coffee on the vid, back at it, man, with some news. And, you know, Snoop Dogg, it's been a minute now since he obtained the rights to the Death Row Records name, brand, etc. You know what I mean? And even prior to doing it, he had shared that he planned to use the label, the name, to jump off a lot of new talent out there on the West Coast and try to bring the Death Row name back to greatness. You know what I mean? Which comment, y'all, and let me know if you think that the name can ever be brought back to where it was, you know, in its original heyday. I mean, that was some pretty legendary, iconic-ish, you know what I mean? But it is a long time ago. But can it ever get back to that level? What do y'all think? You know, but he's been taking it slow, it seems, as far as signing artists and whatnot. You know what I mean? He signed one artist, or attempted to sign one artist. No paperwork or anything was done like that, but you know, some things happened, some things transpired. It didn't really go the way it was supposed to. And it seems now he's just been giving them Death Row chains out. We seen him give one to Jamie Foxx. You see recently here, he got up with Steph Curry and many others. You know what I mean? I guess just trying to get people back used to seeing the Death Row chain. What do they call that? Like brand awareness or something? I don't know. Any marketing geniuses out there, hit the comments and let me know the correct terminology and whatnot, right? But there's some other ish going on right now as well. You see he's got the Death Row IPA beer, and also doing promo and everything for the Mount Westmore rap supergroup with Too Short, E40, Ice Cube. As you just seen in the beginning there, they got them early morning studio sessions and getting around doing interviews and whatnot. They just did a really lit interview with $1 million worth of game. Snoop wasn't present for it, you know, E40 Short, and Ice Cube was, and it was wild, man. Like, Ice Cube kind of going at it with Hollywood right now. They're trying to write him off because he didn't want to get that treatment. I don't know. That's a whole nother story, you know what I mean? But that Mount Westmore joint finna drop real soon, and I can't wait, man. You know what I mean? I always love to see some really dope artists come together as a super group. We hear announcements of that from time to time, but it doesn't always make it to that final stage and materialize, you know? But getting back to this whole Death Row thing, this is wild right here. It seems Snoop has put out a message to Snoopybadazz telling him, yo, fall the fuck back. You're not Death Row. I was gonna fuck with you. But that paperwork came out, you know what I mean? And as I spoke on before, that was wild. Like Snoopybadazz, don't like him. I don't really fuck with dudes ish like that. You know what I mean? He be DMing people, threatening people, all kinds of bugged out ish this guy be up to. You know what I mean? But it's still a wild story the way that he tried to maneuver his way through the blogosphere and, you know, come up in the rap game and all that. And right when things seem to finally be starting to pay off for dude, as he linked with Snoop, like Snoop and came and gave him a chain, the paperwork came out. Like, that's just the craziest timing in the world. But after that, it was like Snoop tried to just kind of send a message without having to really just put him on blast on a major level for everyone to see. He just kind of tried to let him know he wasn't fucking with him without really knowing, you know, by giving a chain to someone who Snoopy had made some disparaging comments about. And when he gave dude the chain, the dude said, yo, you can check my paperwork. I ain't got none. Well, even after that, he continued to go on and kind of rep Death Row. I don't know if he still is. Someone was telling me he made up some new label name that now he's trying to run with or whatever. I think the way he was trying to spin it with to people that he was still affiliated with Death Row now, with Snoop putting out messages like this and all that, is becoming very apparent to everyone that there is no affiliation at all. You know, that it was going to be like that, but that paperwork just killed the whole situation. As you see, he put up acknowledgement to all groupie and obsessed fans. Stop representing Death Row Records. You fucking up our brand. You're not from Death Row. We don't have any signed artists at this moment. Snoop Dogg, or I'm sorry, Snoop CEO, Papa Loc president, dig that. And then you can also see in a comment thread too where someone was saying, laugh my ass off. There's a couple dudes claiming that ish for real, for real. Snoop put facts. So there you have it, man. Snoop Dogg wanting to let everyone know Snoopybadazz nor no one else at this time is signed to Death Row Records as an artist. It's all cap. Don't believe the hype. And as I pointed out before, he tried to let it be known without having to really let it be known. You know, like, hey, I was going to fuck with you. The paperwork came out. You're all bad. I wants no part of it. You know what I mean? Like, I can't rebuild the Death Row name with someone with a stain on their jacket. You know what I mean? Like, it just ain't happening. That's just not gangster, right? So hit the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Who do you think would be a good fit on the West to bring back the Death Row name? Comment below. And I was kind of surprised, period, off the rip to even see him originally, you know, like start to fuck with Snoopybadazz, you know, because it seemed like it just didn't fit to me. But what do I know? I'm just an internet nerd. Y'all let me know what you think. You know what I mean? Like, it just seemed, it was odd to me because it felt like a lot of what he was pushing, he kind of bit from Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? The animated drawings with like the dog and the, you know what I'm saying, the flannel and the chucks on and all that. Like, we seen Snoop do that a long time ago. Hell, even one of the little logos that say the name, the font and almost look like the old school Snoop Dogg jump off. So there you have it, man. Snoop Dogg letting it be known Death Row has no current artists. Stop claiming, he said to all, how did he put it? Groupies and obsessed fans. But again, comment who you think would fit on the label, who you think would be a good artist to bring things back, and your thoughts about it all. You know, Mount Westmore, everything. Let's talk about it in the comments. Thanks for watching. It's Coffee, and I'm gone.